Good morning, everyone. It's real good to see you here with me this morning on this bright, sunshiny day. And it's good to see those of you that are at home participating with us. As always, at home, all you need is a chair nearby because we do some things seated, as well as a water source. It's good to keep water close by to remain hydrated. All right. Anytime during the process that you feel like you need to sit, please do so. Most of the things that we do can be translated to a seated posture with a little bit of adaptation. So feel free to sit at any time. Otherwise, let's get on our feet. And we are standing or sitting in the Wu Chi position. Shoulders width with our feet, flat on the floor, straight ahead. Knees slightly bent, breathing low and slow. We notice the tip of our tongue is touching the roof of the mouth, just a little bit behind the front teeth. We breathe through our nose most of the time. Occasionally, it's okay to exhale through the mouth. Most of the time, nose. And there's a stream of energy going up from the top of our head. It helps keep our posture upright and gives us a light feeling inside. And while we're standing or sitting in the Wu Chi position, breathing low and slow, let's remember the group of exercises that we're using this month. The series is called Tai Chi. Now, to my understanding, that word, and I probably don't pronounce it correctly, the word cha, I believe it indicates knowledge. So, Tai Chi knowledge, and then if we remember the words Tai Chi, the grand ultimate. So Tai Chi, the grand ultimate knowledge. This series was put together by a gentleman that studied in China and took the Chinese traditional dance and created these 18 movements that we're using. Last week we started with the first 6. I thought we'd do the second group of 6 this morning. May I remind you about the new rocking exercise. With your left foot in front, bow stance. Now remember, the bow stance means you're still shoulders width. The back foot is turned out at a slight angle. The weight is slightly forward. The rocking exercise means we're going to rock back to the mantis with the toes up. And then when you rock forward to the bow, lift up your back heel just a little, okay? And then rock back to the mantis. And rock forward to the bow with a slight lift of that back heel. Now let's step back and let's practice a couple with your right foot bow stance. And remember, shoulders width, back foot is angled, front foot is straight. Let's all rock back to the mantis with toes up. And when we rock forward to the bow, we lift up the back heel slightly. And then we rock back to the mantis again. And forward with the back heel lifting slightly. Okay. Let's step back again. And remember, when we're doing the rocking, we don't want to lift up we don't want our head going up as we lift up our heels. And when we're rocking forward, we don't want our head rocking forward either. And let's remember, in Tai Chi, there is a new place that we call the pause, which means the heels are together, the feet are turned out slightly perhaps 45 degrees, we bend our knees well and place our hands upon the earth. All right. Exercise number 7. With your left foot forward mantis, bring your hands up in front of your chest. We're going to push forward, rocking forward, and then turn your palms up and then rock back. Turn your hands forward. Notice as we rock forward, there's a slight dip of your hands. And then when you turn your fingers, there's a slight lift of your fingertips as we rock back. And then forward. How about when you turn, inhale back, rocking back. Turn, exhale forward, rocking forward. Turn, inhale, rocking back. Turn, exhale, rocking forward. There's a slight dip of the hands. There's a slight lift of the fingers. One more push forward. And when we pull back, step back, heel to heel, and pause. All right. Shall we do the same with your right foot? Step forward, bring your hands up. As you rock forward, there's a slight dip of your hands. Turn. As you rock back, there's a slight lift of your fingertips. Push. Slight dip. Turn. Inhale back, rocking back. Turn. Exhale forward. Turn, inhale, exhale. Let's do one more push. And as we pull back, step back, heel to heel, and pause. So that's our number 7 exercise. Push, I'm sorry about that. Push, pull is what we call it. Now, were you here last week when we went through those first 6? If you were, let's remember the first one we did. It was called Around the Platter. If you recall, we moved our hands in a circle as if we were rubbing the platter. Do you remember that one? Well, this number 8 is just like number 1, except the hands are turned up. So instead of rubbing the top of the platter, we're going to think of rubbing the bottom of the platter. But it's the same movement other than that. Okay? Now, there is something mental going on. I'd like to share that with you for a moment. Think of each fingertip. You've got hopefully 10 of them. Each fingertip is like a straw, bringing in chi. So imagine your fingertips, each one of them, as we're going around the platter, each one of your 10 fingertips drawing in chi. Now, if you look at your palms held up like that, they make 2 little cups. And if you could imagine putting your hands under the water faucet, those 2 little cups fill up with water. And if you took that water and did this, it just got wet, right? So we're going to think of chi instead of water. And when we do this, it's like taking a shower of chi, okay? So we're going to pull the energy in through each fingertip, filling up the two hands like cups with water, except they're going to be cups with chi. And then we're going to shower the body from head all the way down, okay? It's a mental thought thing. Let's go back to pause. Heels together, hands. With your left foot forward, mantis, bring your palms up in front of your chest. And as we rock forward around your left side, imagine around the platter on the bottom. Imagine each fingertip is pulling in the chi, and we're collecting the chi in the palms of our hands. Let's inhale, rocking back. Let's exhale, rocking forward. Filling up your hands with chi. Pulling in the energy. Let's go around one more time. When you step back, let's take a shower. And imagine that chi is just floating down until you're paused. Right foot mantis, hands ready to receive. To your right side, around the platter on the bottom, the hands are turned, ready to receive. Inhaling back, we exhale forward, pulling in the chi. Imagine each fingertip drawing in the chi. Each hand is collecting the chi like a little cup. Let's go around one more time. When you step back to pause, let's take a shower. And relax. And you know, the more I pretend, the more I feel. And it feels good. It feels good. Mr. Stone took one of the classical exercises of Tai Chi. If you think about our #1 dance, when we brush the horse's mane, remember how we think of a ball and we brush the palms as we think of brushing the horse's mane? Well, he took that exercise, or a similar one, and created one called pulling taffy. It looks a whole lot like brushing horse's mane. But instead of holding a round ball, we're going to cradle our kitty cat. So my cat is laying right here. And I'm going to brush my kitty from my shoulder across my hand. Can you think of it that way? You got your little kitty cat sitting right here in your left arm. And you're going to brush that kitty cat, and it's coming down to your right side. It's not in front. You're brushing down to your right side. Okay? Well, with this left hand, have you ever thrown a frisbee? We're going to throw a frisbee to your left side. So with your left hand, this was petting the kitty. This is throwing the frisbee. Now the trick is, don't throw the kitty and pet the frisbee. Kitty don't like that. We want to pet the kitty right there, and as we pet the kitty, we throw the frisbee. So this is kind of a tricky one. That's why I'm taking a moment to talk. You'll notice that my left arm here does not reach out like that. I leave my left arm bent close to my ribs. So it's just like going here. I'm holding the platter, right? The waiter's platter. So let's all practice a moment. Left hand down, right hand up by the shoulder. Brush the kitty, throw the frisbee to the left. So you end up with right hand down and left hand up. Let's do that again, kind of get the feel of it. Pet the kitty, throw the frisbee. And there's this little turn to your left. One more time. You see how the waist is now forward? And as we pull the taffy, the waist is turning to your left. Okay. Put your right hand holding your kitty and brush the kitty with your left. You see how it comes down from shoulder to hand like that? And as you brush that kitty, you're going to throw that frisbee to the right. And again, notice the elbows are close. I'm not stretched out. The elbows are close. Right hand down. Brush the kitty. Throw the frisbee. And there's that little turn to your right. Brush the kitty. Throw the frisbee. So it's not a difficult move, it's just a little tricky, isn't it? We're going to make it a little trickier by stepping. We're not going to rock on our feet. We're going to step to the side again. Remember last week when we carried the ball side to side and we just took a step to the side, and then we brought up the foot and we stepped back? We're going to do something like that. So let's practice together. We're just going to do it 3 times. Pause. Okay. With your right hand on top, hold your kitty. With your left foot, step to your left side, and then brush the kitty and throw the frisbee to your left. Now bring up your right foot and pause. Left hand on top. Step to your right side. Brush the kitty, throw the frisbee. Bring up your left foot. Pause. Well, that's our routine. Let's do that one again. Right hand on top. Inhale, step to your left. Exhale, pulling taffy. Bring up your right foot, pause. Left hand on top. Inhale, step to the right. Exhale, pulling taffy right. Bring up your left foot, pause. One more time. Right hand on top, step to your left. Pull taffy. Bring up your right foot, pause. Left hand on top, step to the right. Pulling taffy. Pause. So that's our number 9 movement. We just did it 3 times. Number 10 is built on number 9. So number 10 is a double dip. What we're about to do, and watch for just a moment, instead of stepping directly to this left side, we're going to step to the front and pull taffy to the front. Then we're going to step back. Same right hand on top. Now we step left, pull taffy. So there's number 9, and step up. So we're going to do it twice. The first time is stepping forward, pulling taffy forward. The second time is pulling taffy side. So it's taking that number 9 and doing it twice. It's a little tricky, I know. It's just Tai Chi movement. Let's all pause. All right. With your right hand on top, the left foot steps forward. Turn your left foot in as we pull taffy forward. Step back. Right hand on top again. Step to your left side. Pulling taffy. Bring up your right foot. Pause. Now it's left hand on top. Right foot steps forward. Pulling taffy forward. Step back. Left hand on top again. Right foot steps to the side. Pulling taffy. Bring up your left foot. All right. Here we go again. Right hand top, left foot forward. Pulling taffy. Step back. Right hand top, step to the left. Pulling taffy. Right foot up. Pause. Left hand top. Right foot forward. Pulling taffy. Step back. Left hand top. Right foot side. Pulling taffy. Bring up your left foot. Pause. One more time. Inhale, right hand top, left foot forward. Exhale, pulling taffy. Step back. Inhale, right hand top, left foot side. Exhale, pulling taffy. Right foot steps up. Left hand top, right foot forward, pulling taffy. Step back. Left hand top, right foot side, pulling taffy. Left foot up. Pause. Very good. So the pulling taffy series is the same on each one of those. It's just that we've added a little different footwork. Place your hands in front like this in our pause position. Could you turn your palms up and then circle your fingers inwardly and pause again? So could you do that? Turn your palms up and then circle in back to your pause. That's not too bad, is it? It's just a little exercise for the wrist. So this next exercise, number 11, is called pulling taffy, wrist circles. Now, when I do the wrist circles, you know we're in that pause position. As I do the wrist circles, I go up on the ball of my feet. And then I come back down flat. So as I turn my hands up, I go up on my ball of feet and then back down flat. Now when I go up on the ball of my feet, if that's not a good thing to do, stay flat or don't go up very high. We will do 3 wrist circles, but we only go up twice. So on the third wrist circle, we stay flat-foot. So let's give it a try. After we do our wrist circles, then we will step left and pull taffy. So it's just like number 9, except, okay. As we inhale, turn your hands and go up. Circle your wrist in and then exhale down. Now we're going to do that again. Inhale as we lift. Circle in. Exhale flat. Now this time stay flat. Circle in. Right hand top. Step left. Pull taffy left. Bring up your right foot. Pause. Let's try that again. As we go up, inhale. Circle your wrist. Exhale flat. Again. This time stay flat. Circle your wrist. Left hand top. Step to the right. Pulling taffy right. Bring up your left foot. Pause. All right, let's exercise those ankles and calves. Inhale. Exhale. Again. Stay flat. Right hand top. Step left. Pull taffy. Bring in right foot. Pause. Again, up, flat, up, flat. Now stay down this time. Circle, left hand, step right. Pull the taffy. Bring in your left foot. Pause. One more time. Here we go. Stay flat. Right hand top. Step left. Pull taffy. Bring in right foot. Pause. Here we go. Stay flat. Left hand top. Step right. Pulling taffy. Bring in your left foot. Pause. All right, well, let's take a little pause there and relax that new position. And this is a good time to hydrate. So if you haven't taken a drink just yet, now's a pretty good time. So there's a lot of pulling taffy in this series. But at least we only do each one of those 3 times. But that gave us 9 times of going through pulling taffy in one form or another. And I don't know if you feel it or not, but standing like that and stepping like that is really working my legs this morning. I like that. All right, I'm going to position my chair. I'm going to take a quick drink. Went down the wrong pipe. Have you ever done that before? You inhaled before you were ready to inhale? Once I have a seat, if you need to reposition your chair to have a better line of sight, please take the time to do so that you feel comfortable where you are. Those of you at home, also position your chair so that you are comfortable, can see okay. And I will do my best to remember that your left is over that way and your right is over this way. I like to do this in a mirror image so that you can see the hand positions in case you need to. Now today is our second class of May. So today we're looking into our second Tai Chi dance, which is called Tai Chi Gong. Tai Chi Gong, grand ultimate work. So let's remember our hand positions. And when I do Tai Chi seated, I still think of Wu Chi. Flat on the floor, shoulders width, knees obviously bent, breathing low and slow, the tongue is touching the roof of the mouth, breathing through our nose, held up by a string. We place our hands near the waist, back by the hips, top of your legs. As we begin moving, we move our hands forward to connect with the chi of earth. We pull the chi up from earth, storing it inside our body. Imagine a large ball down low. Then, right hand to the top, close to our chest. Let's make a little ball. Push the top hand down. Once we've got the little ball, turn to your left, circle way up over your head. And when you get up here to the top, your left hand is over the right hand. Let's come down the front to the Dan Tien, just below the navel. Spread your arms. Little ball in front. With the right hand on the top, stroke the bird's tail left side. Press the ball forward. Around the bass drum. When we get up here in front, to the left, the sun and moon travel across the sky. Continue that circle to your right side. Let's go up over the head. The right hand is above the left hand. We come down to the Dan Tien. We open the arms. Little ball in front. With left hand on the top, stroke the bird's tail right side. Press forward. Around the bass drum. So we have repeated things on both sides now. When we get up here to the top, to your right side, we watch the sun and moon travel across the sky. The left hand is the crane's beak. The right arm is spreading the crane's wings. All the way around and push. Let's spread our right arm out again as the left hand is coming down. Now the right hand is going to join in as we wave our hands like clouds. Let's do 3 series to the right. That was 1. Number 2. When we do the 3rd cloud to your right side, we're going to reach out and catch the ball. Bring the ball over to your left side. Let's do a little wind up. With your right hand in front, the left hand is by your ear. Now just notice the position of your hands. When we push the monkey away, brush down the right arm and then lift up your hands so the right hand is by the right ear. Push the monkey away. We brush downwards. You see how the hands drop? And then we lift them back up again. Push the monkey away. Brushing down, lifting up. This time, hold the ball in front. Left shoulder. Let's make a circle over the shoulder. And then we're going to come down our front and release. Let's gather up another ball and lift it up the front. And let's push up to your right side and stretch. Hold up the sky to the left. Let's bring the ball down. Now, repeat that movement to the right shoulder. Let's turn and go over the shoulder. Bring the ball down your front and release it. Let's bring the ball up the front and push up to your left side, stretching. Bring the ball down on your left side so the right hand can be the crane's beak. The left arm is spreading the crane's wings. All the way around. Push. Let's spread that left arm out again, and here comes the right hand. Now here comes the left hand. We're ready for cloud hands again. Left. Clouds right. Let's do it again. Left. And right. One more time. Left. Catch the ball. Bring the ball over to your right side. Let's do that little wind up. The left hand goes out in front. The right hand is by the ear. Push the monkey away. Brushing down, lifting up. Push the monkey away. Brushing down and lifting up. Push the monkey away. This time, hold the ball. So we have repeated everything through the dance. It's now time to gather some chi. Place your left hand on the dantian, right hand beside you. Reach out in front. We are gathering chi to nourish the dantian. Repeat that. Gather, dantian. Now with your right hand, let's reach out in front of our chest. Gathering chi to nourish the solar plexus. And repeat that with your left. Gathering, solar plexus. Both hands. Let's reach up high. We're gathering chi and drawing it down into the brain, back in the third eye. Both hands open up. Now, when we gather the earth chi, ladies, your left hand goes under the right hand. The gentleman, right hand under left. Lift up the earth chi, splash the crown. We're nourishing our body all the way down. That's our second Tai Chi dance in the seated posture. And remember, we're training the body-mind, the body's memory. All right. The next step in our process is footwork. In Tai Chi 1, we studied bow, arrow, mantis, and cat. In Tai Chi 2, we continue those, and we've added a couple turns and a couple steps. So let's do a little bit of a review of our footwork practice. If you prefer to stay seated, just stay seated. Follow along as well as you can. Let's all get up and move your chair or move yourself so that it will not interfere with your steps. And now would be a good time to have a volunteer. So we want to thank Nancy for volunteering again. We've got Mary Beth and Cammie on this side. Nancy and I are in the middle and that side. When I do the footwork with you, remember we're still thinking of shoulder width apart. And I turn around and face the same way so that we're all moving the same direction. Now at home, there's a lot of steps to the side. You may not have as much room as we do. Adjust your footwork. If I happen to go out of frame, it won't be for very long. I'll be right back. Remember, when it comes time to retreat, when you step backwards, remember when you bring that foot in, let it go back out again, okay? Don't keep it in a straight line. Don't step back in a straight line. We want to keep our feet shoulders width. We're all facing the front with a Wuchi position. Bend your knees well. As we shift left, turn to your right side mantis. And as we shift forward, step with your left foot mantis, diagonal. Shift forward, bring up your right foot, cat. Mantis. Bow. All right, let's repeat those movements to the left side. The way we do that, slide your left foot over just an inch or two and come back with a right mantis. Turn your right foot in so that it's pigeon toes. Keep turning the body to a left side cat. Mantis. Bow. So that's how we turn to a left side bow stance. Let's do that turn again by sliding your right foot over just an inch or two. Come back with a left mantis. Turn your left foot in 45 degrees, pigeon toe, and make a right side cat, mantis, and bow. This is where we practice our first new step. It's the sidewalk. Bring your left foot up, heel to heel. Turn on the right foot cat so that we're facing the front. Step to your right side and bring up your left foot, Wuchi. Step to your right side again, bringing up your left foot, Wuchi. There's one more step to the right. With your left foot, step to the front, and then turn both feet to a right side arrow. Now we're ready to practice retreating. With your right foot, half circle retreat. When you come back, straighten the left foot, arrow. Left foot, half circle retreat. Right foot straight. Right foot, half circle retreat. Left foot straight. One more retreat, half circle. Pick up your right foot, face the front, Wuchi. So we want to practice our sidewalk to the left. The way we do that, first, shift your weight left, turn the right foot in 45 degrees, shift to a left side cat, mantis, bow. Now we're ready for the sidewalk. Right foot, heel to heel. Turn front, step to your left. Here comes the right foot, Wu Chi. Number 2 step to the left. Right foot, Wu Chi. One more step to the left. The right foot steps to the front. Turn both feet so that we have a left arrow. Let's retreat. Left foot, half circle. Right foot, straight. Right foot, half circle retreat. Left foot, straight. Retreat. Right foot, straight. Retreat. Pick up your left foot. Let's face the front. Wu Chi. That represents our footwork pattern for Tai Chi Gong. Now, all we have to do is put what we did seated with what we just did standing, and we are creating the dance. So before we get started, let's look on both sides. Make sure you have plenty of step room to your right. I don't want you to run out of space. We also have to have room to our left. So make sure you have adequate space for all that stepping from side to side. And let's remember the elephant raises its trunk. That's our second breathing on purpose. We're using the crave's beak hand position. And as we're inhaling, the crave's beak is rising. And as we exhale, the open hand comes down. Remember that breathing practice? And as we're inhaling, we think of chi going up to the brain. And as we exhale, it comes back down. And there's that one time that we hold both hands up. And we're holding our breath at that time. We are holding the chi up in the brain. Okay? So use your mental muscles as well as your physical muscles. And as we practice, the elephant raises its trunk 2 times. The first time begins with our left hand. We go all the way through the practice. The second time we begin with the right hand. We go all the way through. We place our hands on the earth. Then we begin Tai Chi dance number 2. Tai Chi Gong. All right. Is everybody comfortable where you are? I'm going to turn around so that we're all facing the same direction. Wu Chi position. Let's bring the chi up to the brain. The elephant raises its trunk. Left hand. We inhale as we think of chi rising up to the earth, up from the earth. And we exhale as we think of chi flowing back down to the earth. The same with the right hand. We think of chi rising up from the earth and flowing back down to the earth. And when we do both hands, we think of chi rising up from the earth. We hold our breath, holding the chi up in the brain. And then we exhale as the chi flows back down. Right hand. Left hand. Both hands holding. Release. We place our hands upon the earth as we enter the world of yin. We draw the chi up from earth, storing it inside our body. Holding the large ball low, right side mantis. Right hand top, shifting forward. Left foot, diagonal step, mantis. Squeeze the little ball. Circle over your head, the right foot cat, left hand on top, down to the dantian. Open your arms, mantis. The little ball, bow stance. Right hand top, stroke the bird's tail. Arrow. Pressing forward, bow. Around the bass drum, mantis. Bow. Slide your left foot over just an inch or so. Right mantis. The sun and moon travel across the sky. Right foot pigeon toes. Continue your circle overhead. Right hand over left, cat. Down to the dantian. Open your arms, mantis. Little ball, bow stance. Left hand top, stroke the bird's tail. Arrow, bow. Around the bass drum, mantis. Bow. Slide your right foot over just an inch or so. Left mantis. The sun and moon travel across the sky. The left foot turns in pigeon toes. The left hand is crane's beak, cat. Mantis. Spread the crane's wings. Bow. Mantis. Bow. Left foot, heel to heel, left hand scooping. Right cat, right hand scooping. Sidewalk. 1. Wave your hands like clouds. Woochie. Number 2 step. Clouds. Woochie. On number 3 step, clouds, the left foot steps forward as we turn to a right side arrow, right hand on top. Wind up. The right hand is forward, the left hand is by your ear. Right foot only, retreat. After the step, push the monkey away, left arrow. Retreat, left foot only. Push the monkey away, arrow. Right foot, retreat. Push the monkey away, arrow. Left foot, retreat. Hold the ball. Pick up your right foot, facing front, woochie. Turn to your left and bring the ball over your left shoulder. Bring the ball down your front and then release the ball. Gather up your front, stretching right. Hold up the sky to the left. Bring the ball down. Right shoulder. Let's turn over the shoulder. Down your front. Release. Up the front. Stretching left. Now as as we bring the ball down on the left side, turn your right foot in 45 degrees. The right crane's beak, the left cat. Mantis. Spread the crane's wings. Bow. Mantis. Bow. The right foot heel to heel. The right hand is scooping. The left cat with the left hand scooping. Step left. Wave hands like clouds. Wuchi. Number 2 step, left. Clouds and Wuchi. Number 3 step, clouds. The right foot steps to the front as we turn to a left arrow. The left hand is on top. Wind up. The left hand is out in front. The right hand is by your ear. Left foot only. Retreat. Push the monkey away. Arrow. Right hand forward. Left hand ear. Retreat. Push the monkey away. Arrow. Retreat. Left foot. Push the monkey away. Arrow. Retreat. Right. Hold the ball. Pick up your left foot. Wuchi faces front. This is where we do that Chi gathering. With your left hand on the dantian, the right hand beside you, imagine you are scooping up the Chi with your right hand, directing it to the dantian. Repeat it with your left. Scooping it up, directing it. Right hand. We want to reach up in front and nourish our solar plexus. And repeat that. Now we use 2 hands. We're gathering universal Chi and drawing it down into the brain, the 3rd eye. And we use both hands to gather earth Chi. When we gather the earth Chi, ladies, left hand is under the right hand. The gentleman, right hand under left. Lift up the earth Chi and splash it on the crown. We nourish our body all the way down. Some work this morning. Yeah. Got a nice group here this morning too, will we? Nice group this morning. Next week when we get together, we have 6 more of our Tai Chi series to practice, as well as remembering what we're building on our number 3 dance. So thank you, Nancy, for volunteering for me again. Thank you all for being here this morning. Thank you all for being there at home. And thank you all for supporting the Blue Swerka Can. It's up here on the table someplace. And for those of you at home, we thank you for supporting the Blue Swerka Can in the way that you find appropriate. Oh, by the way, I nearly forgot. Happy Mother's Day, 1 day late. But I think there's a country that's celebrating today. Mexico. Thank you. I thought there was a country that was celebrating today, so happy Mother's Day to all of us. And I will look forward to seeing you next time. Peace and blessings for the rest of your day.